immediately like I'm in it. So he can go in and out of the slime, and it looks like he's using it to like fight, which is interesting. This is the part that I saw, I think. This might be like one of the best openings I've ever seen. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia, and today I'm going to be reacting to some anime openings. Alright, so the first opening that I'm going to be reacting to is actually for ReZero Season 3. And I had previously done a reaction video to ReZero openings, but I had missed Season 3 because Crunchyroll didn't update their playlist. So I had no idea like Season 3 was like airing. So that was my bad. So here I am. People in the comments let me know that Season 3 had openings and endings for me to react to. And so I'm really excited because I've really enjoyed the other openings and endings that I've seen for this show. And so I'm super hyped, and people are saying that this one was the best one. I'm in for a treat for sure. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Already the animation is looking gorgeous, so. Okay, there are a lot more characters than I remember. There's our girl. And I have been informed that our main white-haired girl is not the same as the other white-haired girl that I thought might have been the same person, so. Oh, dang. I love the animation for this. Okay, I feel like that ended super abruptly. I'm definitely gonna need to rewatch that. First of all, there's a lot more characters than I remember because I feel like I was really focused on our main guy and girl in the last one and like their relationship in the previous openings, but this one there were so many characters. I feel like I remember the girl with the blonde pigtails. I think I remember her. I love the animation, like it's so colorful. The song is so good too. There's a lot of action in this. Oh. Okay. So some things caught my attention this time around. The main white-haired girl, I remembered from the last openings that I reacted to. I think she had like a power related to like water. At least that's what I was guessing. Because there were a lot of shots in her with like snowflakes and like the final opening or ending too. She was like standing over a lake. So I feel like that definitely comes into play here. We saw her kind of using her powers. That looks super cool. Like I said, I feel like this opening is like very action-packed compared to like the previous ones. Are we like in the middle of a battle? There's a guy with the white hair that I think... Interesting. Okay, guy with the white hair, he seems like the villain. He seems to have like captured the girl with the white hair. The ending scene is our main boy and the little girl, who I don't know who she is or how she comes into the story, trying to like grab her from the guy with the white hair. Again, I don't want to make the same mistake as last time and assume that they have something to do with each other because they both have white hair. But like, how does he play into the story? Why did he kidnap her? These are all questions that I have. There's a lot of abilities in this show that I didn't like really pick up on in the previous like openings that I saw. So overall, like this was really good. I mean, it was about as good as I was expecting. The music was really good. I love how this is animated. I think it's just like so beautifully made. And I feel like if this follows a similar theme to the other openings and endings that I've seen for the show, the endings is going to be a bit more toned down, more focused on the characters. So I'm interested to see which characters that they're going to focus on. I want to know more about the guy with the white hair, like what his deal is, what his problem is with the girl with the white hair. And also let me know, is this show like, how many more seasons do we expect from this? Because I know season 3 is like either currently airing or very recently aired. And so is there going to be like season 4? Yeah, let me know if the show is still going. All right, so that was the opening for season 3 of ReZero, and now on to the ending. I really like that opening shot. The girl with like the guitar, banjo, whatever, I love her. Who the heck is that? Oh, there's the guy. Is that him that we just saw with like bandaged face? Okay, song goes crazy. Okay, I feel like there was a lot to unpack there. I need to rewatch it again. The guy with the white hair, now I'm very intrigued about him. Because I thought he was like the main villain, but like in this, I don't know. I love that opening shot with like the flowers. I love the girl with the banjo. She might be like my favorite, honestly. And I love the setting, whatever setting we're in. It's really pretty. Okay, flowers are bleeding. Symbolism. Dead bodies? There's a person with like a bandaged face. Who is that? Okay, I'm just as confused as I was the first time. Okay, there's a scene where it looks like our main guy is being lifted by people. Is that like him coming back to life? I forgot the premise of the show. It's like he dies and then comes back to life. Is that somehow related to that scene that we just saw? I love the shot of them standing all together at the end. I'm trying to make sense of this. I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, I don't know. I loved what I saw. I have no idea what I saw. I don't know if watching it more is gonna help, honestly. I think the white hair guy maybe killed our main character because there's a scene of like him slashing at him and like I said, the shot of him of like people lifting him up. So is that him being resurrected? Okay, I watched this now several times. Here's what I was able to kind of deduce. Firstly, I thought the guy with the bandages on his face was the same guy as the white hair kid, but I have now come to the conclusion that they are different people. The guy with the bandages can't tell if he's a villain or not. But the guy with the white hair, I'm still thinking that he's a villain in this. At one point in this ending, I think he ends up killing our main character and our main character ends up getting revived. And then so we see the scene with him being like held up and it almost looks like they're like ghostly hands. They look kind of see-through. So I think that kind of represents him being like coming back to life. And then that leads directly into the scene with him at the end with all of his friends, which I really like. I feel like that's like hopeful symbolism there, that his friends have his back and they're there for him. Is there a possible way for him to, this whole dying and coming back thing, I still don't understand really. Is there a way for that to like not keep happening? Like why does that happen to him? Is it something that he struggles with, having to die and like be resurrected? Is it almost kind of like a curse? And does this represent him maybe finding a way out of that? Yeah, that's basically kind of all I got. This is probably the most that I've ever watched a single opening, just because I'm just really trying to figure out, because I feel like the previous openings weren't this difficult for me to like try to piece together, because there were like less characters and like less moving parts and like less fighting sequences. Some standout characters. I really like the little blonde tan girl that's playing the banjo. She looks adorable. The other blonde girl with the pigtails, again, why do they have similar hairstyles? They look kind of similar, but they're both equally adorable. Guy with the white hair, very intrigued by him and like how he comes into the story and if he does play the role of a villain. And then the guy with the red hair, he seems pretty cool too. I think I'm gonna leave it here. I enjoy these about as much as I thought I would. So thank you guys for directing me to this because I almost missed it because of Crunchyroll. And so yeah, now we're on to the next one. All right, so the second opening I'm going to be reacting to is for Mashle, Magic and Muscles. First of all, I love the name of that. I believe this is the season 2 opening because this opening actually came up when I was reacting to, I think it was like the 100 most streamed anime openings. So I heard like a snippet of this and I absolutely loved it. I thought the song was so interesting. I knew I definitely wanted to come back and react to this whole thing. I looked up a little bit about the show just to like get an idea of like what the basic plot is. Apparently, guy with muscles can't do magic. I think I liked his name too. What was his name? His name is Mash Burn Dead. And so yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Okay, there are lyrics for this. I'm gonna go back and read the lyrics, but right now I'm gonna focus on the visuals first. There's the main guy, I'm assuming. Oh, I love the hair. I love this. This song is insane. That looks like Dumbledore. I love like the color palette that they're using. Like the style of this is so cool. This is the part that I saw, I think. I absolutely love that. Holy crap, I feel like that was like sensory overload. Like I didn't know whether to look at the visuals, just listen to the song, or read the lyrics. So I'm definitely gonna watch this at least 3 times to get all 3 of those components. But this was like even better than I expected. This might be like one of the best openings I've ever seen. Just like, first of all, what I was able to catch about like what the opening was actually saying. So there's a kid named, what was his name again? Mash? Was that his name? Mashle? Is that how you pronounce it? Mashle? The show? I love the name Mash. He wants to be the best. He's surrounded by people that can use magic. He can't. So I'm sure he probably feels a type of way about it. But I don't know where the muscles come in. So is he like very physically strong? And so he's trying to like compensate for the fact that he can't do magic. And yeah, so that I feel like that's kind of like the general gist of the show, and I feel like they really depicted that here. And I'm gonna rewatch it. You already know, because the song goes absolutely crazy. The song is so good. I think it's called, what is it called? Bling Bang Bang Born. A+, whoever came up with that. I love this. Okay, we saw him working out. We see him eating, getting his protein in. Important. This animation is so cool. Dumbledore. Okay, he has a lot of confidence in himself. I really like that. I love this so much. What is that he's eating? It looks like a big like stack of gum almost. Is that how he like builds his muscles? What is he eating? I don't know why I'm like hung up on that, but so he seems to be very physically talented. We saw him kind of going against monsters and his friends being like super impressed. He's not only physically strong, but he seems to have like really interesting abilities. We saw him like form his tornado, and he seems to be really quick as well. So he has a lot of physical ability, but not magic. So I'm interested to see how far that takes him. And he seems to be very confident in himself that him not being able to do magic, I don't think he thinks of it as a hindrance. And he has a lot of ambition. He wants to be the best. And I really like that. I'm gonna read the lyrics now, okay? Like I said, I feel like it's just sensory overload. There's so much happening. And like the song is really, really fighting for my attention. So I'm trying to look at the visuals and read the lyrics, but then the song goes and it's like, how do you not jam to that? This is so good. Okay. Lyrics. Cheating, gifted, rough techniques. It says, seriously, you're doing all of this all raw. So is that alluding to the fact that he doesn't have abilities? And like he's talking about his rivals. So I'm assuming he's like probably looked down upon, or maybe do people not notice he has magic? I don't know if I read that in the synopsis, but I'm assuming there's people that doubt him, right? And then there are the people that I'm sure are very gifted with magic and he doesn't have it, right? So already he's dealing with an uneven playing field. But he has other abilities that he relies on. I love his hair. It's raw. What does that mean? What is that referencing to? Does that have something to do with whatever thing he was eating? It says, I don't need support from others because I shine brighter than your eyes. At a glance, I might seem useless, but still, I'm very happy. Okay. Like I said, he's underestimated by people around him, but that doesn't get him down. Confident king. I love that. I'm illegally invincible. There's a piece of this that I'm missing. Okay. The first line, cheating, gifted, rough techniques, wanted, contradictions, prohibitions. So is something that he's doing, like the reason that he has his physical abilities, is he like on steroids or something? Is it like something illegal that he's doing? Because that was the first line, and then there was another line. I'm illegally invincible. Is he up to like some shady business? What is this in reference to? Like, what does he mean by that? You won't find it in any textbooks or exercise books because it's contraband. Okay, I'm gonna go raw as far as I go. Like for me, this is like bringing, the show is called Mashle, magic and muscles, right? The magic part, he doesn't have. The muscles part, he seems to have, maybe illegally so. So there's a lot of references to like illegal things, cheating. And to me, that reminds me of like bodybuilders that like use steroids and like people like look down upon it and they judge people for that, right? Is our boy juiced up? Is that what this is in reference to? The thing that he's eating, does that give him special abilities that maybe other people don't have access to? Because I'm assuming he has like athletic build or like he has athleticism, but whatever he's eating is enhancing that. And it's not legal. So do other people know that he's doing it? I'm assuming no. So they see this kid that's like very physically gifted and they don't understand. Okay. They assume his physical abilities are also due to magic, but little did they know, my boy's juiced up. Doing something illegal, enhancing his physical abilities that he has naturally, but illegally enhancing them by whatever that pink stuff is that he keeps eating. Maybe like berries or something that he finds in the woods, but that happens to also work as steroids. Okay, this is the theory that I'm going with. Let's read the rest of the lyrics. I love the color palette. Like there's so much to comment on. I love how this is animated. I feel like it's so unique. The color choices that they use, like the black and the yellow. No one in this world can interrupt me. Okay. I think honestly, this might be like maybe top 3 best openings that I've seen, because everything about it I love. The song, I might pull it up on Spotify and like actually listen to it because it's so good. Creepy Nuts, is that like the artist? Yeah, like I was saying, it kind of, the main guy kind of reminds me of Mob Psycho, like the main kid from Mob Psycho. So I'm kind of getting that vibe. Like Mob is also kind of like a quirky show. That's how I would describe it. Okay, cheating, gifted, rough techniques, wanted. Contraindications, definitely misread that the first time. Prohibitions, clearly a blind spot. Yeah, my boy's definitely doing something illegal. Or like, he's using a leg up. But to be fair though, if he's born in a world where everyone has magic and he doesn't, it's like, using steroids, it's like, he's already been given like a pretty big disadvantage. So it's like, he's using whatever means that he has to give himself a leg up. So I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I can see why this is like one of the most popular openings, because everything about this is just chef's kiss. Like, I absolutely love this song so much. And I feel like our main character, he definitely sticks out in like the world that he's in. One, because I read that he doesn't have magic and everyone else does. But at the same time, he has physical abilities that maybe to the outside world, it looks like magic, even though that's not what it is. And so whatever he's eating is enhancing those abilities, but it's not necessarily magic. But I feel like people around him, they don't know the difference, because like his friends, they seem like pretty amazed at like the things that he can do, like when he's like fighting off monsters and stuff. And so I wonder if that's like a plot point of the show where people realize what he's doing, it's like, it's not magic, and if that would make people view him differently in this world where everyone can do magic and he can't. Or does he like really not care? Does he go around telling people that he doesn't have magic? This character, he definitely is not lacking confidence, which I really like. Like, I feel like the main kind of point of this song is that like, I'm gonna be the best regardless of whether I have magic or just my muscles. And so yeah, whoever made this, A+, gold star for me. Now we're on to the next opening. All right, so the next opening that I'm gonna be reacting to is the opening 1 of the time I got reincarnated as a slime. Immediately, that title definitely drew me in. When people were writing that in my comments, I was just like, what is that show about? So it definitely like drew my attention. So apparently this guy got killed and got reincarnated as a slime. And he wants to create a nation of like monsters where people can live together, regardless of whether they're slime or not slime. I think that's what I read. Immediately, I feel like this is, and again, another quirky show. I love like the premise of this, and I'm really excited to see what this opening is gonna bring. And so yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. I really like the song. So if you can come back as a slime. Oh, is that the main person? Main character? Oh, okay, I see. So he can go in and out of the slime, and it looks like he's using it to like fight, which is interesting. Okay, so there's a lot of creatures, like a lot of different species that I'm noticing. Oh. I love this song. I love that he uses it to fight. This is not what I imagined when I pictured what like the title meant. Amazing. I love this. I love the visuals of this, and I love the song. I love how the song plays into the visuals. Like, it's so well done. Like, I really like this. Okay, again, and true, like, this is kind of like my thing now. I have to rewatch all of these because I don't know. I don't catch a lot of things the first time around. Before I do. I don't know what I imagined when I, like, was trying to picture what being reincarnated as a slime could look like. I didn't think he was going to be going in and out of the slime. I thought he was just a blob. I was fully expecting to go into this with the main character just being a blob. But that's not the case. It appears to be, like, a guy that can turn into a blob and then back, which is really cool. And apparently he like uses it to fight, which is really interesting. A lot more interesting than him just being a blob. I love his blue hair. Is it a he? I don't remember actually. This song goes crazy. We have some like ogre looking people. A lot of different creatures, which I really like. I love the diversity. There's a guy who can like conjure up fire. That's super cool. There's like some sword fighting. I love this main guy. Absolutely love it. That ending like sequence was so good, like the animation. So based on like what I remember about the synopsis that I read, we see it's evident that there's like a lot of different types of creatures. So I think the main character wants to create a world where they can all live in harmony, which I love that. I feel like I really like this main character. First of all, is it a boy or a girl? You guys need to tell me that. I feel like I read that it's a boy, but I could be wrong. I love his hair color too. So I'm interested more about like the villains. Like, who is he fighting against? We saw some scenes of him like fighting against like obvious monsters, but then are there like other species in this world that are against what he's doing? And if so, why? Does it kind of mirror, I guess, like relations between people that we would see like in the real world? Like, I'm assuming there's like a lot of hostility between different groups, right? And so like what he's trying to do, I can see why there would be like opposition to it, because maybe some people, they don't want to live with other species and they would rather be divided, but he seems to have a different goal. And so I'm interested to see what themes that the show kind of draws upon, if it kind of mirrors struggles that we have in our own world about different groups of people trying to coexist together. I wonder if it goes deep like that, or if it's more kind of like a lighthearted show. So you guys tell me, what is the vibe of this? Is it kind of lighthearted but still kind of drawing upon deeper themes? That's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting, because like the premise seems like pretty ridiculous, right? But I feel like it's kind of a gateway to tell a very interesting story. I feel like there's like something at the heart of this that I really like. I really like the main character. I feel like he or she like really drew my attention. And like I said, I love that he's slime. Like, I feel like that's such a funny premise. But like I said, I feel like that kind of goes deeper than you might expect at first glance. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed this. And now we're on to the next one. So the next opening that I'm going to be reacting to is for Dawn to Dawn. And I'm also noticing that this opening, or the song, was made by Creepy Nuts, who made the other song that I really love in this opening, and I didn't even plan that out. So that's super cool. So already going into this, I have pretty high expectations. And so yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Immediately, like, I'm in it. I wish this one had lyrics. Okay, that's a friend. I think I saw Momo before. The visuals for this are so interesting. I love the choreography. Those are the aliens, I'm assuming. There's some creepy looking like monsters in this. This is so fun. I like this artist, this group. I love their style. Like, I feel like it's so unique. Like, already, even if I didn't know the song was made by them, I could probably have guessed that it was made by them. And it's so like cool. Like, the visuals for this are so like different and kooky and weird, but like in the best way. Like I said, we definitely saw references to like aliens, some creepy monsters. So I'm assuming this show kind of follows these two and like their special abilities that they have fighting monsters. I feel like as good a premise as any show, right? I love the stylistic choices that they make in this. I love how this is animated. So does the title have like a specific meaning? Also, is this show on its first season? Again, this show is also kind of giving me Mob vibes, because Mob is like also like a psychic, has like psychic abilities. The main kid, he's wearing like school uniform, I'm assuming. So I feel like any character in that uniform is gonna remind me of Mob. But also the main kid, he gets possessed by a ghost. So like it's very similar to like Mob too. So I feel like I said, I really enjoy the premise of this. I like the fact that they each got the abilities from the thing that they didn't believe in, right? And so I feel like getting possessed by a spirit seems more intense than having psychic powers. I feel like I'd definitely rather have what Momo has. There's one scene that drew my attention specifically. This scene where he was like running, and I'm assuming he gets possessed, and his hand turns like, he turns into like this thing. So that looks kind of intense. Yeah, I feel like the friend is definitely going through it. But I love the ending shot of the two of them. They look absolutely adorable. So I feel like their relationship is like at the core of this, and like just them going through adventures together with like these new abilities that they have. Creepy Nuts, you guys, they're on a roll, I have to say. Like, so far, 2 out of 2. All hits, no misses. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed this. And on to the final opening. So the last opening I'm going to be reacting to in this video is for Fairy Tail Opening 1. So this is probably one of my most requested openings reactions, but I know that it's very long. Like, there are a lot of openings. So I feel like this is a good opportunity to kind of like dip my toes in a bit and see what this world is all about. And so without further ado, let's hop right into it. Immediately, I love the animation of this. I'm assuming that's Lucy. And I'm assuming that's the main guy. Who's this? She looks cool. This seems super cute. What is that thing? This seems really wholesome. What is that thing? Okay, homework for you guys. What is the name of that little creature? I love this. It kind of reminds, the animation style kind of reminds me of One Piece a little bit. Cute. The guy with the pink hair, I think he's adorable. So cute. I love this. This is definitely by far the most wholesome one, for sure. Two creatures caught my eye immediately. This little white thing, and then at the end, they brought out another cutie pie. This little cat with wings. Absolutely adorable. So cute. Like, I love the vibe of this. It feels so wholesome. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of One Piece. I'm getting like a One Piece vibe. Just like a group of strangers that are kind of brought together that go on adventures together. I think that's just super wholesome. Okay, so the little white thing, he was with Lucy from the beginning. So is that her pet? Okay, and then the little blue thing seems to be with the guy with the pink hair. This is by far the cutest one that I've seen. Honestly, one of the cutest openings that I've seen, just like in general. The guy with the pink is really standing out to me. He just seems so cute. The one shot of like him as a kid on a dragon, so cute. The ending shot of the guy with the pink hair and the girl that looks like a knight with the red hair. She looks like a baddie, first of all. They were like kind of fighting. What was that about? Are they like training partners? Do they like spar together? Is there actual beef between them? I don't feel like there is. They seem like the best of friends. And I feel like, wait, is the guy with the pink hair, is that the main guy? Is that Natsu? I thought it was the guy at the beginning, the first guy that we saw. Okay, pink hair guy might be Natsu. I don't know why I like missed that the first time. I feel like this is definitely making me curious about the show. And if like all the openings are like this, I would definitely enjoy all the openings. So let me know if you guys want me to react to like all the openings for the show. I don't know why I asked. I feel like you guys are gonna say yes, but like let me know. Let me know if you guys want me to do it, and I'll do it. But yeah, this was the last one. I had such a great time. I feel like you guys have good taste because all the ones that I've reacted to in this video, I've absolutely loved. All right, so that concludes my reaction to these anime openings. I had such a fun time with these. I feel like I'm gonna do more of these styles of videos where I kind of pick different openings from like different shows and put them in one video as opposed to reacting to like all the shows or all the openings for one show. I feel like I like this style. So let me know other shows that you want me to react to the openings and endings to. I have a running list. Every single recommendation that I've received from people in the comments, I've added to this list. It's a growing, ongoing list. And so let me know if you guys want me to react to a certain opening, and I'll probably get to it at some point. Yeah, we're very democratic over here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in watching more of my reactions, please subscribe to my channel, but otherwise I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!